Hey guys, so this reading is gonna be for Aquarius. I'm gonna do 3 shuffles and then I'm gonna pull 3 cards and let's see what's going on in your life. I already got these 2 cards for the pre-shuffle and I can see that you might be feeling a little bit anxious, if not a little bit, maybe too anxious for a lot of you guys. Of course, anxiety happens on a spectrum and it's not the same for all of us. But that could be happening because you're missing home or you're missing something, you're missing someone. It's because you're thinking about the past, you're being nostalgic over something, and it's not letting you be at peace with yourself. Yeah. It's not letting you be at peace with yourself. So I'm thinking you moved away from someone, and that something have to do with an emotional connection or a home. You moved away from someone, and there is some conversation that you want to have, and you're probably missing something that you moved away from. This story might not apply to everyone, but for a lot of you guys, it's going to be the truth. Okay? Either a conversation coming to you or you're going to someone to have a conversation about a situation that you moved away from already. So I can see that it's giving you a lot of sleepless nights and a lot of anxiety because you decided to move away from something and leave something behind, and now you're missing them or you're missing that situation, being nostalgic about it, and it's not letting you sleep. It's taking away your sleep. Anywho, I'm gonna do 3 shuffles and let's see what's going on. Let's see, why are you feeling so anxious and so sleepless? Yeah, again, the same guys, same card. So, you left something behind and you just can't get over it. You can't get over it to save your life. You are depressed over it. You left an emotional connection behind, either your family or your friends or your loved one, someone that you loved, someone that you had a bond with, someone that you had an emotional bond or an attachment with. You left that situation behind you, and now you don't know how to cope with the loss. You're grieving the situation. You're in the grieving mode right now, but you made the decision to leave, though. You made the decision to abandon that situation. Well, sometimes some decisions need to be made, even though they're hard decisions or they're sad decisions. It might make you sad, it might be hard for you, it might make you really sad, but that decision needs to be made, and I'm sure that you know what's best for you, and you made that decision acting in your best interest. But it's okay to be sad, and it's okay to feel grief, and just allow these emotions to pass through you. Allow these emotions and feelings to come and go, come and pass through you without attaching yourself to those emotions. How does it look like when we attach ourselves to those emotions? Is when we suppress it or repress it, or try to avoid it, shove it under the rug, and just try to avoid it and not want to talk about it, not want to think about it. And the more we do that, that comes under repression. And the more we do that, the more it haunts us. Just the same way I showed you the 9 of Swords came out for you, it won't let you sleep. It will show up in your sleep. It won't let you sleep. It probably, if it's in your subconscious mind, it's going to show up in your dreams, right? So the only way to let this go and to make it even easier for you, because grieving is healthy, guys. I'm not saying don't grieve, or I'm not saying it's only for emotional people or it's only for sensitive people. No, it's not. It's for everyone who loses things. Everyone who had an attachment to something and they lost it. Everyone who went through a loss, they must grieve. If you don't grieve, it's gonna become anxiety and it's gonna stay in your system. So allow it to leave your system without identifying with it, without attaching yourself to that grief or negative emotions of pain, loss, or just nostalgia or whatever. I don't know. don't attach yourself to it, and let it go. Let it go so you can move on, because I can tell that it's keeping you from moving on. And I see you in this situation. 6 of Cups. You see this guy is crying over what he lost and is wearing a black cloak. So that shows that this person, this is you right now, guys. This is you, whoever is watching this right now. So you guys are crying over what you lost, and there's 2 full cups that are not spilled over on his left side, but he's not able to look at that. He's not able to look at what's going well for him, but he's only focused because he's too hyper focused on what he lost. So he's not able to enjoy what's going good for him, or he's missing out on the good stuff because he's still stuck up on what he lost, which is healthy, okay? It's a healthy thing to do. Don't let that grief pile up, because it gets really ugly later on. It's gonna burst like a volcano at some point in your life, and it's inappropriate, so let it out right now. But one good news is that I don't know if it's you who's embodying this energy or if it's someone else. I do see a wealthy businessman or a businesswoman. So somebody who's really the master of their craft, somebody who's really good at what they do when it comes to work, when it comes to their occupation, employment, whatever they do for work, whatever they do to make money, they're really good at what they do. They've actually mastered their craft. And to me, this is more of like an entrepreneurial or business success. So somebody being really successful at what they do. So I see, So I see that not everything is going bad for you right now. There's some good stuff going on too. I just want you to focus on what's good so the good can grow, while at the same time you can give some time to letting go and your therapy time, where you let go of those emotions and the past attachments. Okay, give some time to that, but predominantly keep your focus on what's going good for you, which is this material success, financial abundance, financial prosperity. That is something that's coming for you guys, or you guys are already embodying this energy. So for a lot of you guys already very successful in their business, already very like prosperous when it comes to money, when it comes to finances or material wealth. You guys are already very abundant, very prosperous. So that is going well for you guys. That is going well for you guys. But it's just a personal life. There's a little bit of hiccups. You're going through a little bit of hiccups in your personal life. But money-wise, it's looking good. Money-wise, it's looking good. All right. So that's great. At least something is going well. At least something is going well. You know, it would be much worse if everything was falling apart. Like if family was falling apart, love was falling apart, and money was falling apart at the same time. At least stability is there, not just stability. You seem to be really successful at this. So that's what's going on. Let's see the person on your mind. How are they doing? How do they feel for you? Aquarius, the person on their mind. This video is timeless, so whenever you watch it, it's gonna apply to you guys. And I just wanted to thank you guys, take this moment to appreciate your support for me, for this channel. I see this channel growing every single day. And thank you so much, guys, for liking my videos, commenting on my videos, and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. So let's see, the person on your mind, how are they feeling for Aquarius? Let's see. I do see this energy of things falling back together. After things falling apart, things falling back together. So if they're falling back together, I am seeing something really bad happen between the two of you in the past. Maybe a breakup, who knows? Maybe a breakup, and a really bad one too. And a really bad one where you guys, and something that was out of the ordinary, something that came out of nowhere. You guys did not expect it, you guys didn't see it coming, but it still happened. Okay. Communication, I already saw this card before. Knight of Swords. Emotionally, emotionally intelligent communication, logical communication. That this is what they want. They want to talk to you in a calm and collected manner, but a goal-oriented communication where they just want to make their point. They want to make their point. So that's how they're feeling, guys. But I do see this situation was really messy, guys. I don't know how you went through it. I don't know how you guys coped with it, but all of these cards, especially the King of Wands reversed, the Devil reversed, and the Tower reversed, all of these cards, especially in reverse, are showing me nothing but toxicity. So you went through a really toxic, abusive situation. You dealt with an abusive partner, somebody who was abusive, somebody who was toxic and was just focused on taking, and not reciprocating, and just destroying you in the process of that. You see what I'm saying? So what they're doing is that what they want to do is they want to talk to you. They want to communicate with you. But I also see that this situation was abusive. This situation, it was a toxic connection, but now it's losing its grip on you. And this person is feeling less toxic. This person is feeling like less toxic, and they're coming in with emotional maturity to communicate with you. So with the Knight of Swords and the King of Cups, this person is coming in. So I'm seeing that there was a lot of emotional immaturity in the past for this person to come to you like this. There was a lot of like emotional dysregulation. There was like a lot of, I would say, just emotions all over the place and just things being explosive. I do see with the Tower reverse that this situation just came crashing down to the ground. It exploded all over the place, and now this person wants to make it right. Now this person wants things to fall back together. It could be their fault, and even if they want things to fall back together, even if they do want things to fall back together, guys, I don't know whose fault is this. I don't know if that cycle is going to repeat, because a lot of times, even when things fall back together, they do tend to come crashing down if patterns are not being broken, if a sincere communication is not happening. I do see, so if they're not the toxic person, this is how they're feeling for you. This is how they're feeling for you, that you are the toxic one. You are the toxic one. And I'm not going to sugarcoat anything over here, guys. In this channel, you're only going to find the truth. So if you can handle the truth, you should listen to me. But over here, if they're not the toxic person, then their feelings towards you is that you're a really toxic, abusive kind of person to them. Even though you're not, but this is how they're perceiving you. This is how they're feeling about you. They see you as somebody who's really like arrogant and putting them down, and really like toxic and abusive and violent type of person. So what they want is they want the toxicity to break off, and they want things to fall back together, and they're ready to communicate with you. And it's crazy how this person is not giving up on you. This person keeps wanting to just make things happen with you, and even after they see you as a toxic person, they still want things to work with you. So they're not giving up anytime soon. Let's see what's going to be the outcome of the situation. The Moon card in reverse, the overall energy of their feelings, that they're thinking there's some secrets being kept from them. They're thinking they're uncertain. They're uncertain about something. I think that's why they wanted to have an honest communication with you, an honest, emotionally stable communication with you, because they wanted all the secrets to be spilled, and they wanted to find out things that they were confused about. They thought there's uncertainty. Yeah, exactly. The Magician card upright, they want to make things happen with you, guys. They want you. They don't want to give up on this, even though the situation feels toxic to them. They are adamant to make this work. Let's see what's going to be the outcome of the situation. What's going to be No reconciliation. Let's clarify. 3 cards. Give me 3 cards for outcome. Their actions towards Aquarius. Outcome. And actions. Okay, yeah. Secrets being spilled. Things coming to the surface. Stuff coming to the surface. In the outcome, this person wants to give it a last try. Because they feel frustrated, they want to give it a last try. They want to give it a last push and see if they can take it to completion, or they can bring the situation to fruition, or just finish the cycle with you and see where things are going, and just give it another try, a last push. This is what they want to do, because they see that they feel really frustrated because they put in a lot of work, they invested so much into this, but it didn't get anywhere. It didn't give them anything they were expecting. Because when somebody invests into something, a situation, their effort, energy, and time, they're expecting it to work. They are expecting something out of it. Nobody's gonna invest something into something just for charity or well, yeah, there's a lot of people who do that, but I'm just saying, you know, we all have expectations. So this person had some expectations and that didn't happen, and they're feeling frustrated, and they want things to come to the surface. They think there's a lot of uncertainty into the situation, and they think there's a lot of uncertainty into the situation, and they want like a clear-cut talk to bring everything to the surface and to bring everything to clarity, where they can get clarity about issues, so they can understand things better and they can take action on, and they can make better decisions, because they're thinking that there's stuff in the under the radar. There's stuff that's happening that they're not aware of. It's not in their consciousness, and they want to be aware of that so they can take action. Okay, but all in all, the overall energy is that a new passionate beginning shows up in the outcome. New passionate beginning shows up in the outcome. So this person is still not done, and expect like a new passionate beginning, a last push. The last push, guys. Expect this person to give it their last try and to come to you for an honest communication about what is going on. Okay, that's all I have for you, Aquarius. If you wanna connect with me via email for a personal reading, go ahead and check the description box below. And thank you so much for liking this video, guys. Thank you so much for your comments and likes and subscribes. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.